Can we talk about this upcoming Barney the Dinosaur A24 horror movie? Because I actually think it has the potential to be pretty good. Hear me out. Yes, you heard me right. A24 is collaborating with Mattel Films to develop a dark, psychological horror movie about Barney the Dinosaur, the one for preschoolers. This is not a bit. This is a real thing that is supposedly happening. It's also being produced by Daniel Kaluuya, who you may know from his appearances in Get Out and Black Panther. A couple weeks ago, it was announced that the film will be written by Io Adebri, who is also in talks to star in the film. But back in 2023, it was confirmed that the film would be taking inspiration from the works of Charlie Kaufman and Spike Jonze. So imagine Barney the Dinosaur by way of adaptation, I'm Thinking of Ending Things, or being John Malkovich. That same executive said that the idea was to lean into the, quote, millennial angst of the property, focusing on the trials and tribulations of being in your 30s after having grown up with Barney. It sounds to me that a lot of the surrealism in this film will be derived from the juxtaposition of Barney's saccharine, whimsical demeanor with the harsh realities of adulthood. And that, I think, is key to understanding why and how this film got the green light. See, Barney the Dinosaur is owned by Mattel, who recently experienced massive success with Greta Gerwig's Barbie movie. They're obviously looking for another subversive reimagining of a well-known IP that they can market to adults. So that dynamic that I just described, juxtaposing childhood whimsy with the angst of adulthood, is also a central theme to Greta Gerwig's Barbie movie. The pitch for this movie is just Greta Gerwig's Barbie, but for weirdos. Or I guess more specifically, Greta Gerwig's Barbie, but for the A24 psychological horror market. So I'm not imagining this film as an art house, studio-authorized version of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, or other cheap slashers based on childhood characters. I think that this goes a lot deeper than that. I think Barney the Dinosaur is going to be the exact same as he was when we were kids. Incessantly sweet and gentle and whimsical, but he'll find himself in a harsh, real-world environment where he may still love us, like the song always said, but we don't necessarily love him back. And yeah, that's still a really stupid-sounding idea, but I think that's kind of the point. The question of whether or not an A24 Barney the Dinosaur horror movie should even be made speaks to the idea that Barney doesn't have a place in our adult lives. That's the idea that they're trying to address. The strangeness of the idea is going to be the source of the strangeness and surrealism of the film. I'm frankly astonished that Mattel is willing to recontextualize their child-friendly IP in such a strange and potentially off-putting way, and this could potentially ruin the Barney the Dinosaur brand. But I love movies that are strange and off-putting and risky, so I'm gonna be seeing this on opening day. Let me know in the comments if you're also excited to see A24's Barney, or if you think this film should never see the light of day.